I'd like to call Mika back to the dance floor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This next segment here, we'd like to call the 18 candles. It's usually a tradition, Filipino tradition that we do right before the cake. And just like the gentlemen, these ladies are all been a big part of Mika's life, so they all have a little speech for Mika here tonight. Yep.
So I had to take and write notes because I was going to cry if I didn't. So it seems like 18 years have passed by in a blink of an eye, and now we have a young adult in our family, and I just can't believe that because 18 now. And my daily prayer for you from day one when you were born was that you would be pleasing in God's eyes, and that you would find favor in the Lord. And as you embark into adulthood, I just continue, and I will continue to pray for you every day that you will follow God's plan for you. And Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." And I just wanted to wish you, Mika, a happy, happy birthday, and I love you more than words can say.
I'm Mako, I'm Mika's auntie, and Mika, I've known you since you took your first breath in this world. You were 3 days early, but it was pretty much probably the only time that you've ever been early in your life. I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but in our family, she's kind of known to be the late one, like late to parties. When we're on vacation, she's the late one to wake up. And late to get out the door when we're on vacation. For example, when we're in Hawaii, every single time we're like, we're gonna go in 10 minutes. 10 minutes we're up, the whole family's waiting outside. Where's Mika? Where's Mika? We're waiting, complaining. Until one day, Uncle Steve and I walk out the door and we look behind us and it was Mika. Steve had to actually stop and take a picture of this monumental event. Anyways, the following Bible verse is one of my favorites. It comes from Philippians 4, verse 8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whether you're early or late, Mika, we love you and wish you all the best.
Hello everybody, I'm Mia. I'm Mika's tita. And I think the first time I met Mika, she was about a month old and we were swimming in my grandmother's condo and she was dunked by her dad, diaper and all in the pool. So that was my first time to meet Mika, but she was a really cute baby and she's grown into a fine young lady. And I have a short poem for you. He ain't no more a kid, but still a teen. So many things still to be weaned, but we are just by your side to guide your steps in tasting lives with height and depth. So ride on, give it a blast. You're 18 at last. Happy birthday, Mika, and we love you. I'm always here for you.
Okay, you need to lower the mic.
Alrighty.
All right.
Anyway, well, I still can't believe you're 18. And I remember you as a baby. And anyway, you've grown to be a great young woman, and I actually really, really might enjoy it to be chat with. My advice: live life to the fullest and take chances. But be wise, and always have your handy dandy life with you. Bible. Has your husband been making a decision I truly appreciate seeing your relationship grow. Out of home. Remember this, as your mom said, Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. And not often I say this to you, but I do. And even though I don't say it that often, I hope that my actions do show that to you. Sorry, I'm struggling now.
Hi, Mika. I haven't known Mika long since I immigrated here 3 years ago, but I just wanted to say that I don't need to know you that long to know that you're a very special girl. And I've taught a lot of kids, and trust me, you're very special. What strikes me most about you is how comfortable you are in your skin. You apologize. You don't apologize for being you. I know you're very proud of your what she calls her jalapeno culture heritage, the Japanese Filipino, and you easily fill all the roles just without any effort. You know, a loving daughter to your parents, a doting sister to your sisters and cousins, and a loyal friend to everybody here. You're also one of the very few people who took the time to get to know me separately from Larry, and you cannot know how much I appreciate that. I really do. My wish for you is that you will always continue to see the beauty in the everyday, that you will always see the beauty in yourself. Congratulations and happy birthday, Mika. We love you.
I'll be gone.
I know this feels like show and tell. I have so many things in my hand here, but Mika, wow, look at you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're such an independent spirit. I love your outfit. No, I sincerely mean that. I'm Odette, I'm Dawn's aunt, but I still want to be Mika's aunt as well. I'm not the great-grandmother. So, but this is about Mika. I remember Mika. Of course, I've known her all her life, but in '99 we went to the Philippines. You were 3 years old to celebrate my mother's and Inang's birthday because it was after her stroke. And oh my God, she was so clingy. She didn't want to move out of Tina's and Dawn's sight. So, you know, cousins wanted to play with her, but it was, you know, she just didn't want to leave their side. But then growing up, we see you in family events. I see you giggling. I see you playing with your sisters and your cousins, and even sharing with us wonderful songs, teaching us, your aunts and uncles, how to dance. You know, those were great fun get-togethers, and I cherish them. And 2 years ago, if you can believe it, this is why I love this girl's independent spirit. with her tenacity and determination, she crossed the finish line for the Seattle to Portland bike ride. And in spite of obstacles, mechanical and otherwise, she made it. And I was so proud of her because it was, her friends didn't do it. No one planted the idea. I'm sure Don pushed her. But, that was so amazing for me. And I was so proud of you when you crossed that finish line. And of course, I love her artistic side. And I brought show and tell here. She gave this to me for Mother's Day. This is my first four-legged kid, Oreo. And I love Mika's artistic side, and it's all you. But also, I want to think that there's a little bit part of that at Sinak's legacy to you, my daughter. I'm sorry. I just want to say and end with a poem from Robert Frost. I'll just read excerpts, of course, because I think it's so appropriate for the occasion. I'm old, so I need my glasses here. It's The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Mika, congratulations and happy birthday. We wish you all the excitement in your journeys, and you have lots of journeys. But do remember that we, your family, will always be here to love and support you in all your travels, in all your journeys, and do take that road that's less traveled. We love you.
Yeah.
Well, for starters, you're the best thing out there ever. I can't really say sister because I have another one. And I'm glad God blessed me with you. And even though you don't know what grade I was in or I am going into, there are so many memories we have made together and just so much to tell, but we don't have much time. So I will tell you guys one story. And that one will be from Thursday when we were babysitting our cousins, the Edwardses. And we went for pho for lunch. And Annika did not know what she wanted, so I asked her dad. I was texting her dad, and I'm like, what should I get? What should we order Annika? And he's like, well, she doesn't usually eat much. She just gains weight from air. And I'm like, and I read it to her, and she laughed so much that she practically died. It was just had to be there. She's done that thousands of times. Happy birthday, Ate. I love you.
Ate Mika, you are such a fun and amazing cousin. You have always been there for me and done things for me, like painting my nails, even though I move a ton. There's so many times we've talked and laughed together, but one of the times is when we laughed at the pineapple song you made up in Hawaii after you got Hello Kitty sticky notes with her in pineapple clothes. Would you like to sing it now, actually? All right. I love you, Ate, and you're an amazing cousin.
Happy birthday, Ate Mika. You are one of the best ates ever. God bless you. birthday, Ate Mika. You are such a caring ate, and I love you so much. You are very kind to me, and you are very truthful. So like when you said we're gonna make Jello, we did. I was so happy. They did. You are. I am very blessed to have you. And God bless you.
Hey out there. I just want to say happy birthday, and I remember when we were maybe like 2 months ago, we were like, yeah, let's like move together and like stuff and share a dog. And a couple weeks ago, you're like, we should have our children make a dance team called the Chicken Ado Bros. I just want to say that you've like taught me a lot the past year, and that if you weren't here, I wouldn't be me. So, happy birthday. So I haven't known Mika for very long. I met her when I was in about 5th or 6th grade when I became friends with Christiane. So that was about 3 years ago. And when I first met her, I thought she was really crazy and loud, but she was really funny and sweet. So I just want to say happy birthday.
Hey Mika. I remember one night, freshman year, I randomly got a text from you, a girl I barely knew, asking me to hang out and go to Young Life with her. Since I didn't have anything better to do, I decided to go. Since then, we've done so much together. We've hung out a lot, all those trips with we went to homecoming and prom. We made new friends together. Mika, we graduated together. You were there for my debut, and here we are at yours. These past 4 years, you became more than a best friend, you became my sister. And even though we're going to different colleges next year, I hope you know that I'll always be there for you. So happy, wait for it.
Birthday. Mika, I met you when we were in 7th grade block, and even though we stopped hanging out as much after that, we saw each other again in English, and we taught you how to play 13. So, do you remember just this week when you went to Edmonds and you were so lost and you didn't know where we were? Well, I'll help you when we get there.
Mika, even though we've only known each other for a short time, I feel like I've known you for like forever. And I've gotten to know you, and you're one of the sweetest, funniest, just like the list goes on. And like, I'm really glad I just got to know you. And the thing about Mika is like, she's different, like she's so bright all the time. And like, I remember you hurt your wrist, but when you told me the story, you were smiling and laughing the entire time, and it was like really cute. And like, even though we can embarrass each other as much as we can, I'm really glad I got to know you, and you make a lot more embarrassing moments.
I have known Mika since 3rd grade in Mrs. Johansson's class. And in those 10 years, I tend to kind of
give her a lot of my emotional stuff that I just have to deal with. And I know there's lots of times she just wants to roll her eyes. Kendall, come on, like, get over yourself. She always is positive, and I know I'm not special in that she makes the whole room light up to everybody. And happy birthday.
So I've had the pleasure of meeting Mika in 3rd grade as well. What she didn't know at the time was I had just moved into the same development that she had just moved into that year. And I didn't know anybody. And so it was recess. I walked out and I'm like, I don't know anybody, so I'm just gonna go play tetherball by myself until someone either decides to join me or the bell rings. Luckily, Mika walks out, it's like, all the tetherballs are taken, can I go play with you? I'm like, sure. So we just hit the ball back and forth, had a blast. Ended up finding out a week later that you were moving into the same development or had moved before I'd gotten there. And I was so excited. I'm like, I know someone, guys. I know somebody. Oh my gosh. I was so excited. I was like yanking my mom, like, that's her right there. That's she's on my bus. And my mom's like, okay, calm down. I'm so glad that I got to meet you that year. I would not have made as many friends or had as much of a great time without you. So have a great birthday, okay?